This weekend sees the launch of the National Boys Parliament. This initiative marks the 4th National Men's Parliament, held under the men's sector's Better Man for Tomorrow programme, guided by Deputy President Paul Mashatile, who serves as the Patron and Chairperson of the South African National AIDS Council, SANAC. Organisers envision a society that invests in education, skills and healthcare, nurturing young boys who are conscious of and committed to positive masculinity. National Chairperson of the SANAC National Men's Sector, Beau, Nkaelang, joins us now for more. Good evening and thank you for chatting to us here at the Late Edition.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
No, I'm doing very well, ma'am.
So how will the National Boys Parliament ensure the active participation of boys from diverse socio-economic backgrounds across South Africa's 52 districts?
Thank you very much, ma'am. And let me also take this opportunity to greet the viewers of SABC 3. In the past, we've been having conversations with men alone without including any boys. But this time around, we saw the need of us as the men's sector of SANAC to include boys as well in this conversation. We even said we cannot talk on behalf of these boys. It's better if these boys come together under one roof and have their own discussions. Yes, I agree with you. It's boys from different diversities. We had a total number of boys participating in today's opening session. Close to 100 boys participated. They felt that the need for their participation is also to foster change within their own peers, because they are as well from different backgrounds, different societies, and in different societies, there are different beliefs which are happening. That's why the importance of boys today who came together freely. So they had fruitful conversations amongst themselves. They even provided advices amongst themselves. We said, let them take the lead. We are only there to provide guidance whenever guidance it is required.
And how does SANAC plan to integrate mentorship and community support to empower boys through the Boys and Men's Parliaments?
We are going to have serious conversation with SANAC, including the other sectors of SANAC. Remember, within the SANAC space, we also have what we call the children's sector and the youth sector. Now, as we try to integrate the boys into the men's sector, we must go back to SANAC, have a conversation with the SANAC leadership, because there are terms of reference which also will affect policy direction in terms of the sectors which are there. Because we are just, last year we went to a CSF Lekgotla. So in any change that we do, we need to do it in the prescripts of the terms of reference of SANAC. So moving forward, we are going to include boys within our base, because if we as men fail to nurture, to give guidance to these young men, they will continue abusing girls, they will continue abusing substance. So if we nurture them at an earlier age, so that tomorrow when they grow up, they should be better men. So we still have a long way to go. So the parliament that we are launching with the Deputy Minister of Social Development, Hanif Hendrik, launched today, is also going to pave a way forward moving forward. So future parliaments that we will be having will make sure that boys will not be left out of this medicine process. If we don't do that, we're not going to be the abusers.
Yes. Now, what specific strategies would Better Man for Tomorrow programs implement to address boys as both the perpetrators and victims of violence?
The Better Man for Tomorrow is a campaign which was launched last year by the Deputy President of the country, as you correctly said earlier on. The Deputy President is the co-chairperson of the South African National AIDS Council, whom we launched the Better Man for Tomorrow. And the Better Man for Tomorrow, it has 5 domains, but now we are going to focus only on one domain, which is leadership. So the leadership that we are putting forward, it also addresses a family tree. Family tree of it, we are encouraging, as we go to different health facilities as men, do not leave your boy child at home. Take your boy child with yourself to go to a facility, so that they must also understand that taking care of your health is also paramount.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to interject there. I'm concerned about gender-based violence, and I'm thinking, surely this is an opportunity to address it with boys, to give them the tools to perhaps not get involved in that kind of thing, or to guide other people and be leaders. You spoke about leadership. Isn't this the perfect opportunity for that?
Indeed, it is. What we have done as well today, we invited girls as well to come and participate. And then these girls, they also participated in the program of social development, which is the YOLO program. Now, the boys are also involved in the boys championing change. So amongst the conversations which took place today, there were even young who even said to these boys that they are very much happy to see boys participating, boys sitting in their own parliament having this conversation. So girls say, boys and girls each other, advise each other to the future. They say they want to know boys in them, then they must run away. These processes are going to tomorrow. There's day 2 of this conversation. So we are going to encourage them, even said to them today, it's not every boy who managed to come to this process, it's only a few of them. So what they must do when they go back to their communities, to their different schools, they need to impart the information which they received here today to go back their peers. You see, what was outstanding today was when the very same boys as well were raising the issue of bullying at schools. They even said they are afraid to speak out of bullying because they are afraid of stigma, they are afraid to be judged. So the advice which came out today, they even said amongst themselves, these boys, there needs to be a campaign is led by boys at different groups, which is going to talk about bullying, because bullying
Mr. Nkaelang,
is not something good.
Mr. Nkaelang, I'm sorry to interject there. We have run out of time, but I'm so pleased to hear that you are addressing these issues. As I mentioned there, gender-based violence, and now you've just said bullying, and how terrified a lot of these young men are to address the problem. Well, that was Beau Nkaelang, National Chairperson of the SANAC Nationals Men's Sector, chatting to us now. Time for a quick break, and we'll be back in just a bit.